Hello, all you beautiful people. I am Christian Mo, and I want to say thank you for joining me on this beautiful spring day so I can chat at your faces about something I wrote for Corvette Forum the other day. It's this little piece right here, and it was titled, Would You Buy a Corvette PC? Now we're going to go ahead and set a base point right here for the rest of this video, and that is, that thing probably should have been titled, Would You Own a Corvette PC? Not buy a Corvette PC. Because I didn't mean like just call up Dell and be like, I want your Corvette model, please, marka. This is more of like a do-it-yourself project, and so it's would you own a Corvette PC? So now with that baseline sort of set there, let's continue. Now, when I wrote the thing, I figured it'd get a little bit of attention. I know there's a lot of you guys out there who are big into iRacing, Project Cars, Assetto Corsa, stuff like that. You know, just the simulation racer crowd. I know we have a lot of you out there. Nice to meet you, nice to see you. But I didn't expect it to get as much attention as it did. It took, I don't know, maybe 24 hours to hit like the third or fourth page of its forum thread. A lot of people are really interested in this thing. Now, a lot of good interest. There's some people who thought it seemed like a super cool idea. They liked the idea of, you know, driving around in a C7R in Project Cars while driving a Corvette racing themed computer. That seems cool to them. But I also got a lot of hate, and that was sort of like the thing. There was definitely no middle ground on this. It was, this is cool, or die in a fire. I didn't actually get die in a fire, but I got some pretty rough things. And it was sort of fun, like, reading all the hate. Like, I got, like, that guy, and then this one, and that one, and this guy's super not happy. And then it's like, there's that one over there. And, of course, we have this one. So, yeah, fair bit of hate. So I did get some love, too. And going through it, a lot of it seemed to be, you guys thought this was a dumb idea because it would be way too expensive if you bought it from a third party. It's probably built like garbage. It's going to be cheap. You're just paying for the name. And it definitely isn't going to be fast enough to do any sort of real gaming. Well, I am going to say, haters going to hate, and ain'ters going to ain't. And what we're going to do is we're going to build this thing. So instead of just saying, oh, hey, this is a cool idea, we're actually going to put it together piece by piece, and I'm bringing you suckers along for the ride. So, what we're going to start with is a case, and we're going to fill it with some of the best components money can buy. Because if this is going to be a Corvette computer, it needs to run like a Corvette computer. We're not cutting corners here. We're going to fill it to the brim with some of the best stuff you can buy. Then when we get done, we're going to hook it up to my racing rig. I've got a full racing rig with a seat from place seat and a wheel, and we're going to try out racing on 21:9 aspect ratio, so high resolution, ultra widescreen gaming. That's that thing over there. That is my Acer Predator X34, so that's a 34-inch 21:9 monitor. Over on that side, I have a 4K monitor from Asus, so we're going to do some 4K gaming. And then I've got a VR headset on the way. If you guys haven't seen videos for VR simulation racing, just stop what you're doing right now, and in that little YouTube bar, type in Project Racing VR. Or, sorry, Project Cars VR, and like that, you have to watch that stuff. So we can do some of that VR racing. Like I said, to make all that stuff happen, 4K and VR, we need a top-level computer. And so that's what we're going to build. So we're going to start with a Gigabyte G1 gaming motherboard. This is one of the best motherboards that you can buy. Inside of that little motherboard, I'm going to stick an Intel i7 because, again, best of the best. We're going to cram a big Intel in there, one of the best ones that we can get. For video stuff, we're going to go ahead and put a pair of Gigabyte cards in there. We've got a pair of GTX 980 Ti's, which is essentially the best consumer card that you can buy. There's a couple of more expensive cards that are aimed at like people who make Pixar movies and crap, but this is like the best gaming card that money can buy. We're going to fill it with 32 gigs of RAM because, again, balls to the wall, we ain't going to stop. For storage, we're going to do some super duper crazy ultra high speed SSDs from Samsung. And then, of course, we're going to put it all in that NZXT Noctis 450 case that I think looks a lot like a Corvette. And of course, I'm going to customize it fully. We're going to take it in. I'm going to have the window etching done, so we're going to have a big Jake logo on the side. I'm actually ordering a legitimate badge from the nose of a real Corvette. We're going to put that on the side, so not skipping anywhere. When I get done, I'm going to show you guys just how fast this thing is, just how nice it looks, and just how wrong you guys are. If you weren't a hater and you thought this thing was an awesome idea, well, hell yeah, welcome along for the ride. And please join us for the entire series of videos and pieces we're going to do. Because along with building this thing, we're actually going to do it step by step so you guys can see what I did, why I did, and how I did it. So if you really wanted to, you can make one of your own. And then, of course, like I said, we're going to do full performance overview of all the best racing games that are out there right now. We've got Dirt Rally, we've got Project Cars, we have iRacing, we have Assetto Corsa, Forza 6 Apex for PC comes out soon. We're going to be doing that. Like I said, we're going to be doing all of it across as many different things as we can. We're going to do 21:9, we're going to do the 4K, we're going to do the VR. I'm going to try and get a hold of a couple extra monitors and do a 3-monitor setup, and that's all going to be done with a racing wheel for like the best experience possible. And we're going to see just what it is like to actually own a Corvette PC. So thank you guys for being so vocally active on that forum thread and giving me the push I needed to actually make this thing happen. So sit back, relax, follow along for the ride, and let's get this thing started.